Welcome to Kingdom Stories, where faith comes to life. At Kingdom Stories, we bring powerful, faith-filled storytelling that inspires, uplifts, and encourages. Through modern-day parables and real-life narratives, we showcase God's presence in everyday life. Subscribe now and be part of a community where faith meets storytelling, and every story points back to God's love and grace. And now, let's begin.
In the morning. Selah Brooks sat on the floor of her kitchen with her back against the cabinet, quietly crying into her sleeves. Everything in her life felt like it was collapsing at once. The friendships she depended on had faded. The future she imagined for herself had fallen apart. And every day felt heavier than the one before it. People kept telling her, "Stay strong. Things will get better." But they didn't understand how tired she really was. Selah had reached the point where even praying felt difficult. One rainy night, after hours of sitting alone, she whispered, "God, I can't do this anymore." Her heart felt empty. Her mind felt exhausted. For a long moment, the room stayed silent except for the sound of rain against the windows. Then her eyes drifted toward an old prayer journal she hadn't touched in months. Slowly, she opened it. Inside were pages filled with prayers God had already answered in past seasons. Moments she once thought she would never survive. As she flipped through the pages, tears filled her eyes. God had carried her before. And somehow, deep down, she knew He would carry her again. Selah closed the journal and held it tightly against her chest. "Okay, Lord," she whispered through tears. "I won't give up. I trust you." That night didn't magically fix everything. But it kept her hopeful long enough to see what came next. Weeks later, peace slowly returned. Healing began. And the season that once felt endless finally started to break. Looking back, Selah realized something powerful. The enemy wanted her to believe the darkness would last forever. But God was already preparing morning while she was surviving the night. Remember, the hardest moments in life can convince us that nothing will ever change. But God specializes in rescuing people from seasons that feel impossible. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Psalm 30 verse 5. If your heart is tired today, hold on a little longer. Morning is closer than you think.
Subscribe now and be part of a community where faith meets storytelling.